Hey guys, it's Damien. I'm back. I've got another video I'm doing tonight, really quick. Going to talk about our experience with Amazon's FBA program. Really quick, if you haven't seen any of our videos, just a real quick rundown. I started a small candy company from our home. We started out of our kitchen and then we grew it online through Etsy, Amazon, eBay, Bonanza, and of course the brittlebox.com website. And we've grown that now to ship our products to 15 countries around the world. And we are in a commercial facility. We are licensed and inspected. And all of that good stuff started basically from our home. And we've grown our business tremendously. And we're very, very excited about the progress that we've made. I've been doing this type of business for about 10 years. I've been online, though, for about, I think about 5 or 6, something like that. But we've had some great experience. And I'm making these videos to basically get some tips and pointers to you if you're interested in making money off of a family recipe, or if you've got some type of candy yourself, or anything that's edible, that's food related. The snack industry, the candy industry is enormous. It's in the excess of billions and billions of dollars annually. And a lot of that business, you can actually get a slice of that pie, no pun intended, through the internet. And these videos are basically telling you how we do it. So let me get right to the point. We opened about a year and a half ago on Amazon. We started to sell our candies, some snacks, and some of our baked good items, cake balls, cookies, and such. And it has been tremendously fast growing, to say the least. For lack of a better term, it's been a huge success for us in regards to our bottom line and increasing our brand awareness as well. But Amazon is truly a huge marketplace, and it's been a really big blessing for us to be on there. So what they've got, if you're not familiar with the process, Amazon has a system called FBA, which is fulfilled by Amazon. And what it is it's basically, if you make a product, if you sell a product, pretty much anything that you want to sell through Amazon, you can actually ship that product to Amazon. They will warehouse it. From that point, it's in Amazon's hands, and they will take it and take care of the customer service for you. Once your product sells, they give you the money. They take their fee, and of course, they ship the product to the customer within 2 days, I believe it is, sometimes 1 day. And then what happens is, most of the products, the big benefit of doing this is that when your product is in their hands, they usually ship for free with a minimum of a purchase of $25 or $35. I believe it's 35 bucks. And they'll ship that product out free of charge. That is a great incentive for a customer when they see that on your product, and they can see that they can add in several different items and get a free shipping. That's a big plus. Plus, it's a huge selling type of discount that they give to their customers. One of the great things I was doing this video about specifically is that we've been doing this FBA for only a couple of months now, and it has worked really, really well. We hand make over 400 to 500 different items, but some of the items are not really good for warehousing. They're not good for that, such as cake balls, cookies, or cakes and that type of thing. Items that don't have a shelf life, I would recommend you just don't even bother sending it in. Don't attempt into trying to do an FBA on a specific product if it doesn't have a shelf life. The products that we have right now, we've got about four or five. And I know that may sound small in number, but it really isn't. When you have even just one item that is a very popular item that sells in the hundreds or even thousands of units a month, you only really need to have just one. But if you are a person that actually creates a product and you have a line of candies or snacks, FBA is a great way to go. So what you want to do is figure out whatever product that you've got that's got a great shelf life, and if it can stay in a warehouse and can be shipped out in a matter of a couple of weeks, if it happens to stay there for a couple of weeks or even a couple of days. FBA is basically, you send that product in, they're going to warehouse it for you and ship it directly to the customer. The great thing is that when you spend the time preparing the order itself, when you put together the FBA order and you're making the product, for us it's candy. There's a couple of candy items and then a couple of snack items that we make, we label, we bag up, and then we box it and ship it. That small amount, very small amount of prep time to actually do that, in the end is going to make you more money, because Once the product is in FBA's hand, it's in Amazon's hands, and it's in the warehouse, you can move on into continuing to do other products or fulfilling orders if you've got a business online that you're still selling through other avenues. We fulfill orders throughout the day, every single day. A lot of our orders get sold midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. I get notifications on my phone that Amazon has filled another order for us. So it keeps your product moving. It gets your product in the hands of customers quickly and very fast, and it allows you to do other things and fulfill other orders within your own business structure or whatever business that you've got going on, while you're still making money with the product that's being taken care of for you. So it's kind of like almost hiring a retail store to sell your product for you, and then they send the money into your account. Some pluses, I haven't really seen a lot of minuses in my own experience for FBA. There are some things that you need to be aware of as far as the fees are concerned. The price point, in my own opinion, the price point for where you want to be is around $16 to $17, maybe even $19 per item or per sale. The reason why I say that is you can send something in and do $6.99 or $5.99, but there are additional fees for FBA in regards to inventory and keeping them in stock, the pulling of the product, the referral fees, etc., etc. I'll have to do a separate video on that specifically to break down the fees if you'd like me to. But the fees that are involved with it can kind of eat up a lot of your margin when you're talking about prices that are in like $9, $7, $8. So if you're saying, well, you know what, I've got a product, but really only retails at like $8 or $9, that's fine. What you can do is, if you've got a lot of different products, you can package them together and create kind of a bundle kit. We're in the process, we're getting ready to roll out about 4 or 5 new products that are bundled together. Just as an example off the top of my head, if it was a peanut brittle and it was some roasted salted peanuts and barbecue peanuts, what I try to do is I'll put them into like a 1 pound packaging, a 1 pound bag, get those 3 together, and then shrink wrap them or box them or create some type of packaging where you can get a price point of $20, $25, or $29.99, increasing your margin as well as increasing the overall price point for your product, but you're getting 3 different products. So keep that in mind. If you wanted to try the FBA product, excuse me, selling your products through FBA, try to keep your price point up. I would say at least $16.99 to $19.99 or higher. Again, that's just from my own experience and being in the snack and food business with candy and such. You can create some bundles. If, for instance, you are doing, let me just tell you real quick, if you've got, let's say, a barbecue seasoning packet, and you've got 3 different variations of it, and you've got them in jars, put those 3 jars together and send those into FBA and increase your price point, but market it as a bundle of 3 different barbecued rubs. Something just as a real quick idea. If you're into snacks, if you've got a snack and you can bundle it into a 3-pack, 4-pack, or even a half a dozen flavors, and there's smaller bags, but you can do 6 different flavors of roasted nuts. But you can, again, get your price point up. You're going to be better off because the time you're investing in not only making your product, labeling it, also getting the shipment ready, boxing it, etc., then taking it or dropping it off at UPS, you want to really make your time worth doing it. If you do all of that and you send in 20 units and you're making $1 and you're making $20, it really doesn't. You got to kind of factor that in. It doesn't make sense to do it. So something to keep in mind. And definitely, I would look into the FBA if you're into making the product yourself, and then let me know. Give me some feedback and let me know how it worked for you. I will do some other videos on price points as well as the fees that are involved, so you can keep those be aware of that. The fees are a little bit more in regards to having an FBA product being sold as opposed to just selling the product on Amazon and then fulfilling it yourself. I do hope that helps. And really quick, I want to just throw a quick plug in. I've got our 7 video series that's going to be completed and up on our website. I do have pre-orders available that you can get them. I have a 7 video series that I'm putting together that's going to encompass a lot of information, over 120 different topics that I've got I will cover in much detail. Each video is about 45 minutes to an hour, so it's very informative. The information is honestly really priceless. because this is going to be about 10 years worth of experience selling online through Etsy, Amazon, and eBay. So that will be up and running. You can either get each individual video if you just want to try one video at a time, or you can get all 7 of them at the same time. And lastly, I've got a mentoring kind of a coaching program that I'm going to set up through my website, thebrittlebox.com. We will be offering, I'll have 1 hour slots of time throughout the week. I'll have more information on our website about it, but you can actually speak with me directly. And if you have any questions, any ideas you want to bounce off me, you can get my consulting pretty much for like 1 hour at a time. And the price for that's going to be $35 per hour, and it will be available for about 10 hours a week. I'll be up and running, and you can either email me, you can call me on the phone, preferably on the phone. That way we can have a conversation. You can ask me anything you want, and you've got my time directly for 1 hour per slot. So I'll have 10 hours a week open. It'll be 2 hours a day, Monday through Friday. And if you have any other questions about that or comments, please let me know down below. And of course, give me a thumbs up if you like my videos. I do appreciate the support. And I hope that information helps you. Thanks, guys.